plays is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's taken in, and he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on. Hey, gotta be lying.
Here's Jones to throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Falcons. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Al Gonzalez to add the PAT. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Here's a two-point try. Jones bringing the offense to the line.
Let's go now.
Hill drops to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10.
Outside. Watch out.
Here's Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get set.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
I'll get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And it's the Raiders' defense that comes up with the big play here. The interception of Patrick Mahomes, and that's going to be a pick 6. The Raiders move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys at home to take on Washington. And it's Dak Prescott hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Cowboys had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Packers. And this is Darnell Mooney. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 56 yards, touchdown. The Packers are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. There's a look at the rest of the scores from Week 7. Baltimore and Buffalo not pictured. They are on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And we'll get forward for a couple. Jair Brown on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Jones. The second down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
They do go for it. It's Jones. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Now a play fake. Jones. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Packers 60! Packers 60!
Again, it's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
19 tight! 19 tight! 19, 8, Dragon 60!
Jones to the air again. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they 4th down, and they're able to keep him short and force 4th down.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go!
Niners 26-yard line.
Gun, it's Jones. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden, the 2nd. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down.
Let's go.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
On the give, it's Robinson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Shotgun now for Jones. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Gonzalez now for the point out. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
49ers 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10.
Get set, get set.
Here with McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearson. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down. First and 10.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. Oh, yeah. Taking our defenders. Plowing forward. A pickup of 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We'll get this to Ayuk on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Purdy. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, like all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10.
Okay, break. Come on.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 that is past the 40-yard line.
Ready?
They'll go again with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Jones going to try and throw on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down.
On first down, it's Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
19.
and 8.
19,
At the
that's Buffalo
45-yard
18.
line.
Here's Jones. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Deputy! Dragon! Deputy Timberwolves! Go!
Now, Jones. That's caught right side. It's London. Now, a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. That's on the veteran, Jake Matthews.
Ready!
Jones. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Ready! Hot 70! Hot corner! 70!
Working from the gun, it's Jones. In trouble, and down he goes. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long.
Third and long.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before third down. To throw, it's Jones. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. So on Bunyan to punt, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
A look there at Kyle Shanahan, his 49ers heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. That time they got the standout tackle, Trent Williams. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Get set! Get set!
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gain on the play. It's now third down and long.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
14-yard gain.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Kittle is the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
The 49er first down.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
Out of the
and
gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. McCaffrey now on first and 10. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn events for this offense.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here's Jones to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Throwing, Jones. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Here's Purdy on first and 10. That's taken in by Jennings. And they're going to work this down inside.
And the 49er first down.
Man in motion here is Jennings.
That's a 44-yard
The throw on first down is Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 41-yard line.
On second down, Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again in the air for Purdy. As caught by Pearsall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 9. Brings up
So,
second
2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. in a moment. It is 2nd and a yard.
Get set, get set.
Here's McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He was brought down by James Pierce. Taken down.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
On the coverage.
Now Purdy. That's taken in. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown tonight. The kick here is good. So they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
49ers 20.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Room to run at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Another run here for Robinson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Atlanta. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
They run over center with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.